Hello there, my name's Rob Whittall and I work with the Ozone design team. Recently we've been working on the Wasp. New sport, lots of questions, lots of interest. We've been having two main questions and I thought I would just cover those today to give you an idea. Hopefully if you're interested in getting into the sport, what you need to be looking at. The first question we get is, what size wing do I need? I think wing size generally goes on your weight. If you're a bigger guy, you definitely want to go for the 5 or the 6 meter. And if you're smaller, you can get away with the smaller sizes, the 3 or the 4 meter. The second question we've been asked a lot is what size foil to use. We've been basically using the Armstrong range extensively through our testing, and these sizes are a reference for you. I know that all the other manufacturers also have sizes similar to these, so this is just to give you an idea. We'll start with the 2400. The 2400 we used a lot at the beginning. It's a nice stable platform because it's big. Massive wingspan means it's stable in roll, which means it's easy to get on the board. It's easy to do your first tacks and jibes. It flies nice and slowly, so it's obviously easier to get foiling. It's easier to keep foiling. We still use it today. If the wind goes very, very light, then I can ride this in sub 10 knots with a 5 meter. Then what we'll do is, if we start to see whitecaps, we'll probably step down to this 1600. I'll be staying with a 4 meter sail most of the time, but when we step down to the 1600, obviously you lose a little bit of that stability because of the wingspan being a little bit shorter, but we're still getting good lift, and we're talking probably in the 15 knot range, something like that. Then this is my size of choice, is the 1200. This is, for me, I'll use this in anything from sort of 12 knots up to 20 knots. It's my favorite wing. Does a little bit of everything, nice in the waves, still stable. Not too fast, but fast enough. And then if the wind really picks up, I'll end up on the 800. So we're talking now, if it was with the 4 meter, because bearing in mind you have massive D-power with the wings, with the 4 meter and the 800, I'll easily be cruising around and having fun in 20-25 knots. What's important to remember here when it comes to wing size and foil size, you're going to get a lot more out of your foil wing under the water than you are out of the wing on the surface. The water is over 700 times more dense than the air, so a surface difference like this under the water makes, you know, I'd have to increase the size of the wing above the water up to something like 20 meters, maybe more, to try and get the same value of power output. So basically, don't expect too much from the wing. If you want to gain more performance, or you want to be getting going in lighter winds, then the key is selecting the right front wing under the water. And then if you're going to deep water start with a smaller board, obviously again, this big wing is going to bring you up sooner, make it easier, of course. And then once you get down to the small wings, either the wind's going to have to be blowing strong, or you're very talented. But anyway, we hope that that can help you a little bit. It's what we found. It's certainly making our lives easier now as to what we're doing. Often I'm just choosing a 4 or a 5 meter and switching out front wings, whether I'm riding in just flat water or going into the waves. I hope this helps you out a little bit. Hope to see you out there enjoying it. Thank you very much.